Member of that committee, Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey, sent a letter to Bove requesting information about whether he is involved in withholding information related to the Jeffrey Epstein case. Quote, your involvement in the DOJ's review.
Okay, there where we get it now. This dude involved with the Jeffrey Epstein case, just like everybody else around Trump. And now he's trying to get a high position. And y'all wondering if this is a cover-up or scheme or what? Man, we gonna have to find out. But it's not no damn fucking goddamn. They just making fucking mistakes. They cover something. It's something that's going on here. There's something that's going on. Let's listen what they talking about.
Review of the Epstein files is a matter of significant public importance, given the contradictory statements by Attorney General Bondi concerning the existence of an Epstein client list and DOJ's stated commitment to transparency. Furthermore, it warrants scrutiny whether the DOJ intentionally withheld evidence related to the trafficking and sexual abuse of minors to protect certain individuals. That is where we start the hour with Democratic Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey. Senator, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for that thorough reporting as well.
Well, you're involved in everything, so let's start where we ended. It feels like after 9 long years, you might have a taker in trying to do something bipartisan when it comes to the Trump administration.
Bipartisan. Come on now. You see, talking about it seems like after 9 years you got something back. Ain't nothing bipartisan around this joint. Nothing. The Republicans want what they want. The Democrats try to work with them, you know what I'm saying? But they just got to get all what they want. And they mess everything up. Shit, hey, ain't no compromise in that junk. Shit, we ain't finna let America go get fucked up because you want to be fucked up. We ain't fucked up. You fucked up. Shit, hey. I ain't standing it. I'm keeping it real, y'all. Keeping them real. Y'all want us to give away all our values and everything, you know what I'm saying? Give in to pedophiles and shit like that. Just so y'all can have worship Donald Trump. Dude is falling apart. This dude don't even know his freaking name anymore. I guarantee you. Somebody got to tell him his name. Come on, y'all. Let's stop playing.
Administration. Do you have any behind-the-scenes communications with any Republicans on your questions about the Jeffrey Epstein case?
Yeah, we're in active conversation, so I don't want to give too many details, but this can only be two things. Either Bove and the Justice Department are lying about the Epstein situation, that they didn't have all these client lists and all this damning information about sex trafficking, or they're showing a dangerous lack of transparency, that they do have this information, but they're not sharing it publicly. They're either lying or this is lack of transparency. And Bove served in a senior position. He was, as they say, in the room when it happened, when these discussions and these decisions are being made. He has information that is relevant to either the lying or relevant to the lack of transparency, and he is culpable. He was
Okay. He keep on saying they lying, a lack of coherence. What the fuck is the difference? What the hell is the damn difference? If you lying, you know what I'm saying? You sweet and act like you don't know what was going on, like you ain't coherent and everything, but you know you lying, and you still be lying. So what the fuck is the difference? They know they lying. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make it sound good, Corey. I know, Corey, you my guy. I know that. You my guy. They trying to make it sound good and everything. These motherfuckers lying. You just gonna keep it real. You know, or nothing like that. They lied. They lied. Regardless of how you want to put it, they lied.
responsible for either one of those things, and he should come forward.
Well, lack of transparency, would you call it a cover-up?
Well, again, if what they said is true and they're not lying, that Pam Bondi had this damning evidence on her desk that she was just going to go through, that they went around, multiple members of the Trump administration went around and talked about this damning
He
evidence,
had it.
whipping people up. If they're not lying about that, then yeah, this is a
Why she
cover up
gonna
of
lie
very
about it?
serious allegations and charges.
Have you seen
Don't
an
lie about it,
instance
Corey.
in 6 months when any of those individuals have acted in a way that is separate from what Donald Trump either wants or asks them to do?
I mean, you really hit it on a head. And this is why you see even the Federalist Society and the heritage groups.
This is what I want to understand. See, at first, they said they got, you know what I'm saying, before even, you know what I'm saying, he even got in office. They said, man, we got damn and evidence, woo, 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 you know what I'm saying, we're going to get out the Democrats on there, we're going to spill this on out and everything. Then they get in office, you know what I'm saying, they like, man, soon as we get in office, we're going to spill it everything, we're going to let the FCN, they get in office, they get little people, little banners and shit. Yeah, it's the same shit that we already knew. Then not only that, you know what I'm saying? A couple of months later, she talking about, oh, we got this shit on my desk. Hey, hey, we already know who. Like, we ready to go. You know what I'm saying? All we got to do is just, you know what I'm saying, separate the victims and everything and get everything ready. And it's going to be ready to go. Then we went from there to, uh, it ain't nothing. What the fuck is nothing? It ain't nothing. I mean, there's no files, no list, there's no list. She wasn't talking about no list. She was talking about some files or something, not no list with everybody. She specifically said. Then it goes to the Democrats did it. The Democrats did it. Not Hillary Clinton, Obama. You know what I'm saying? All them back then. And it wasn't even going on back then. You know what I'm saying? The Epstein file didn't come into play until Trump was in presidency. So why Obama gonna put some stuff in there? Hillary Clinton gonna put some stuff in there, and the crime didn't even been committed. They had no charges would even committed in. I don't know how you're gonna say that because it was only on your administration, and you had the files and everything else before anybody else did. So if there was anything that was messed up in there, I think you would have got it rid of, you know what I'm saying, let that shit go a long time ago when you was your first term. So don't come with me no damn bullshit talking about hey, the Democrats had something, rolled it up and did it. Yeah, they don't fly with me, buddy.
Really breaking with Donald Trump, because the litmus test for Donald Trump now, and we've seen this with Hegseth and others, it's not qualifications for the job. Clearly, we've seen Republicans be talking about how unqualified these people are. The litmus test isn't a certain philosophy for him to put somebody on the bench. The litmus test is, are you loyal to dear leader or not? That is really what we're looking at here. And so you make the point of a lot of these figures that he's choosing because of their willingness to be enthralled with the president and the president's will. That's the problem we have in America right now, writ large, is the sense that there are people who are put in position.
Let's just keep it 100, Corey. It's going to keep 100. He get a whole bunch of pussy ass motherfuckers and put them in a position so he can just bully them and make them do what the hell he want to do. We're gonna keep it on. You trying to keep politically and everything. We're gonna keep it on. He got a whole bunch of pussies up there that ain't gonna stand up for what the fuck they gotta stand up for. None of their constituents, none of their states, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? They don't even stand up for their own wife. What would call their wife ugly? And they gonna like, yeah, I think she is ugly. You know? I knew they was shooting. I married her. I still married her though. Why you married? Because she had money. Yeah, everything in money, motherfucker. Get y'all ass up out of here.
Positions where they should be independent, like the Justice Department, where they should be offering checks and balances, like Republicans in the Senate and in the House. And they are not doing that. They are actually undermining the Constitution and surrendering power to the president that makes him less of a president and more of an authoritarian leader.
Do you see an opportunity to speak to his voters in a new and unique way? To say, you have been betrayed, and forget about all the policy opportunities and policy betrayals where Trump wins because he says he's going to lower the price of grocery in front of melting meats at Bedminster during the campaign. That didn't seem to rattle his voters the way this has. Do you see a political opportunity to talk to his voters and bring them back to the Democratic coalition on matters of transparency?
Yeah, look, the litany now is long of his betrayals of people that put their trust in him. They're seeing their prices of their crib or car seats going up because of the tariff policy. They're losing their health care by the millions or having their rural hospital closed. Their farmers are being hurt in rural areas by his policies. You're seeing even people on his immigration policy. I've seen more and more people coming forward saying,
Now, hold on. Now they don't get into the damn terrorists. Let me talk about these motherfucking terrorists. This dumb motherfucker think terrorists good. And everybody ain't that ever took economics know that it's a tax on the American people. But still, he want to claim up and down, it's lowering the prices and everything else. But we just came and got a high inflation just this week. But he still want to real terrorist. But why he ain't running on Russia? Why he don't do it on Russia? Tell you something. I don't know.
regret my vote because I didn't think he would take my spouse, who is nonviolent, who's in this country trying to get her visa, and now through your going into courthouses, you've deported them. The litany is long for reasons of people to feel betrayed, but this one, which has had such a life in the world of MAGA, so many people demanding that Donald Trump come in and offer transparency with these serious allegations of sex trafficking. And Donald Trump whipping this up into a fervor and trying to point fingers at Biden. Now, all of a sudden, when it's his Justice Department, when he has all the files and all the information, he suddenly is saying, nothing to see here, move along, move along. Well, that is a betrayal.
Mm-hmm.
It's either that he was lying to people, that he is now embodying the lack of transparency for serious allegations and potentially very serious crimes. So, Donald Trump, we know you're a liar, so that's a possibility. And we also know that you.
Okay, we know he a liar. So it is what it is, Corey. You ain't gotta ask no more questions. MAGA, I don't know why y'all don't know he a liar, but y'all see in there he a liar now. So shit, hey, we ain't gotta go no further than that. That motherfucker's lying. And then all we gotta do is see what he lying about. He lying about something. We all don't know what it is. But that's what we trying to find out.
You have been leading in not releasing things, not releasing your tax returns, not releasing your health records. You have been hiding things from people for your entire time that you have been in American politics. One of these is true now. You are either doubling down on lies, which shouldn't be surprising to people, or doubling down on lack of transparency, which shouldn't be surprising people. But I hope that this is an eye-opening moment for a lot of people that put their trust, revealing what kind of liar and lack of transparency person that he is.
It also just feels like the earth shifting under him in a way that hasn't happened, frankly, in 9 years. He's been a political Houdini. He's been able to convince his voters of the power of the conspiracy around the 2020 election defeat he suffered, to the point where they stormed the Capitol and Republicans went along with it. This feels like, and I wonder if you disagree, the first example where the movement is moving in a different direction than its leader.
All right, y'all, we're going to leave it there. But the little question she just asked there, I don't know.